Being just a guitarist, I've found, is something that comes up quite often in people who've been playing guitar for a few years. It's often their first instrument and they want to expand their horizons, which is a good thing. So here are my 3 ways in which you can do this, or at least the 3 ways that I've found helpful. Number 1. Play other instruments. If you're good at guitar, you should be able to transfer those skills to similar instruments like mandolin, banjo, ukulele, or most obviously, bass guitar. One of the easiest instruments to pick up and just start playing is the piano, and some drum patterns are pretty simple once you get over the initial hurdle of having to use your entire body. If you can't afford a new instrument, then learn to sing. This should do 2 things. Firstly, you'll be a lot more bearable in a band situation. Rather than telling your drummer to, I don't know, just do a fill or something, you'll have a better idea of specifically what drums he could use or what patterns he could play. Secondly, it should give you ideas of non-guitar things to try and emulate on guitar, which brings me rather conveniently to my next point. Number 2, listen to other music, particularly non-guitar music. Listening to folk music from the Far East inspired me to try new techniques on guitar. Trying to replicate the way that notes are played on traditional instruments can lead you down some interesting roads. Music became really interesting to me when I started listening to hip-hop. It helped me realise that the point of music in a literal sense is the lyrical content. And if you don't agree with the sentiment expressed in lyrics, it's going to spoil the music. In an emotional sense, the composition is important because it can express subtleties that words basically can't. And if the music is pants, you won't give a damn about the lyrics. This combination is what's valuable in music, not whose vibrato technique you're ripping off or how many fingers you can tap with. You've got to think about the entire product, not just your part in it. Number 3. Work in or research non-performance areas of the music industry. Years ago, I used to host small live music events. Working with bands in this way gave me a greater understanding of what they go through from getting booked to packing down after a gig, and helped me prepare for doing that myself. There were also some incredibly unprofessional acting musicians who taught me how to not act in particular situations. The same can be true of working in music journalism, which I've been doing for a few years. The actual management of a music blog is pretty easy, provided you can find enough bands and have an appealing writing or interview style. Working as a studio engineer / producer also helped me adjust to the idea of ensemble. Just as my previous points, it's not all about the coolest riffs and the most awesome shred, it should be about the ensemble performance, what you sound like as a group. So those are my 3 ways in which you can stop being a guitarist and start being a musician. Do you disagree? Do you have a question? That's what the comments section is for. I'm also trying a slightly new direction for my philosophical or guitar lifestyle videos. Again, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll see you later.